Hello everybody, I am Moldy and this is Baten Kaitos Origins once again. In the last episode, we went and fought a monster in the lake. Then we went back to the village and found it was under attack by the Empire. Monster showed back up, got killed, and now here we are. This is where we got sent after the monster died for real. And we're about to be fighting a giant caterpillar. Blast! We've been spotted. The vermin's not about to let us out of its sight now. Take Marno and run, Pieta. Pieta and I will find a way to stall the beast. That's what he was saying. Our magic doesn't work. So much for hoping the stories were false. You're planning on fighting this thing, Sagi? That's a lot of monster to fight. Looks to me like you want a piece yourself. The weak and abused need my help yet again. Oh, me and my hang-ups. Here I come, feed face. Really, you couldn't think of a better insult than feed face? Well, no matter. We got a giant-ass worm that needs to be killed. One that is supposedly almost completely invincible. So, we'll see just how invincible it really is. And we got, that's a lot of needles you're shooting out of your face right there. Now, as I was saying, about to see how invincible it really is. Oh, Gilo's asleep. That's, gonna be a problem. So... okay. That's what this thing's deal is. It likes to put people to sleep and then munch on their face. So I'd very much like to avoid having further face munched upon. So... what was I talking about? Me and my stupid old man brain. Even though I'm only 27. I'm too young to be an old man. And yet here I am, getting all old manny. There you go, Sagi. You can eat all those needles to the face and it don't bother you none. Now put that shield on. I really want you taking this thing's attention and being able to tank whatever it throws at you. There you go. Look at you, taking those big worm bites to the face like a fucking champion. Ain't nothing gonna stop you from just tanking that. Gilo might be going to sleep. Yep. That's a sleepy-ass Gilo. Can't have them getting eaten alive while all sleepy now, can we? So, really could do with Sagi having a special move available, but it just ain't happening. Not today, mister! No real good specials available for the old Sagi. Hey, there's one, finally! Really could have used that when I first put that sword on him, but whatever. Just gonna be all mean about letting me have what I need. Anyway, here's some band-aids. I don't really need 2 reviver thingies. Not in the mood for reviving people twice, but I will definitely hold on to 1. Just in case I need to revive somebody. There is a distinct possibility of that. Sagi might be taking a nappy by. Okay, he ain't sleeping. He's standing strong. He's a strong little man. And my distinct lack of attacky cards is really starting to piss me off. But here we go. And Gilo might be sleeping. Yep, of course they are. Oh, I just broke your guard, and that happened to tear open your belly down there, you big old worm monster. I could see you big old vulnerable vein poking out there. And look at that, Gilo's hanging on. One tough-ass puppet. They always call Gilo a puppet. So, I guess that's what Gilo is. Gilo be a puppet. One capable of taking something of an ass whooping. But your ass being whooped ain't gonna be much of a problem if we can kill the shit out of this stupid ass worm here. Now, let me just... damn. Oh, Millie. Millie's getting hurt. Hurty pains for the Millie, not good. People are taking a lot of damage here. A lot of damage. And Gilo needs to get the fuck back up so you can use that defense that's just sitting there ready for you. So, here's hoping this thing doesn't kill Gilo. Okay, it's going for Soggy. He's fine. He might be taking an ill-timed nap, but he'll be good. He just needs a quick smack in the face and that'll wake him up. And, yep, there is that quick smack in the face that surprisingly did not wake him up. Why are you still laying there all sleepy-like after having your face munched on? Oh, here it comes again. Now he's up. Good morning, Princess. Did him sleep well? I think you did. You slept very well considering that thing just took 2 giant fucking bites out of your head. Ooh, Gilo. You're looking a little rough around the edges there. And, well, so is that thing. It's all hunched over, ready to keel over at a moment's notice. Well, Gilo's down. But Soggy ain't going down like that. Soggy got a potion. And that'll get Gilo right back. And... alright. Hang tough, Millie. You'll be fine. Everyone will be fine. Actually, go ahead and taunt this thing. I don't want it attacking somebody else. Why is that the thing I'm worried about? I don't know! You just had plenty of health. And you also happened to not go to sleep after getting hit with the sleepy time thing. Hey, there we go. That's one dead-ass worm. And is that a level for everybody? You're damn right it is. And I also got Ice Bloom and Sedna Bridge. That bridge we picked up is kind of like the star map quest from the first game. That was disappointing. What the hell are you talking about? That thing nearly killed ya! You were low on health at least once, maybe twice in that fight. I mean, it was a tough fight and all, but our attacks seemed to work just fine. Marno, way to go. Where did you learn to handle a blade like that? You can say that again. I thought we were finished. Thanks, Marno. Thanks is right. I can't wait to see you give Wiseman the same hearty beating. Mind your words, Thorin. There might be someone around to hear you. Yeah, I know that. If I'm hungry. Well, there's a big-ass caterpillar. That's a lot of meat. We're almost to Nos, right? Can't we talk about this once we're back? Ben's right. Let's save it for later. Fair enough. We'll get food in your belly soon, brother. Well, killed a worm and now we're off to another village. Four of them seem close. From the sound of it, they must be family. That I don't know, but one thing is for sure. Their magic isn't just any magic. It's like mine. Maybe stronger. Like that's saying much. Still, not even the teachers at the School of Magic wielded spells like that. Did you just insult my magic? Don't make me torch you just to prove a point, wench. That's enough out of you two. Come on, Millie. Weren't we going to follow those people? Oh, right. We'd better hurry before we lose them. Yeah. Don't be hanging around. And the Sandfeeder's corpse lies strewn upon the ground. And we can take Sandfeeder cocoon silk. Yeah, might as well. I don't see any point in not taking it. But then again, I also don't see a point in actually taking it. And I'm gonna go this way because I know there's a treasure chest up here. I seen it on our way down here, right before the worms showed up. Now let's have that treasure chest. What you got for me, baby? The crystal edge. I already got one of those. Here you are giving me extras of what I already got, thinking I'm gonna get something real cool. I mean, yeah, it is cool. It's a real cool looking sword, and I'm sure its attack power is real good. I'm not actually sure about that. I have to check, but point is, I already got one. Give me something else. I am dissatisfied with you, treasure chest. Oh no. Head all hurty. What is it? My head again. Schwumbus. What are you asking me to do anything for? Soggy, hold on. Yeah, what are you calling out to good old Schwumbus for? There's nothing I can do to stop your head from hurting. Yes, the big old lake monster. Yep. That's a basic recap of everything that happened in the last episode. It seemed turned. What was that all about? It was far too vivid to have been just a dream. Consider it just one of a slew of mysteries we're not likely to solve. So... Look, that monster! It's disappearing! You sure about that? It seems pretty solid. Oh, never mind. Well, you certainly called it now, didn't you? And we've got a bigger problem to deal with now. Huh? I must have drained all the power. Lady Valara, I don't see how you can continue the operation under these circumstances. I know that. What a joke. Turning back with half the job unfinished. Come on! And that thing can fly. Bye, soldiers. Guess we're just letting them walk out of here. And it looks like they cleaned up their dead, too. Looks like we're out of hot water for now, but the villagers... Nap time. Yeah, Soggy! What you on the ground for? You just had a nice, long dream about fighting giant caterpillars, and you're already taking another nap again, you lazy-ass bastard. You're laying on the bed backwards. Awake, are we? Were you having a nightmare? Drenched in sweat. Millie. Thank goodness. I was worried sick. Mom, you're safe. The other villagers are fine too. You had it worse than any of us. Make sure you say thank you to Milliard. She's been at your side the whole time. Maybe there's a shred of kindness somewhere in that black heart after all. You stayed with me? And yeah, I'm pretty damn sure Sagi's supposed to be facing the other way and not looking at the wall there. But this remaster isn't without a few hiccups. I played through the remaster of the first game on my own time, and there are some special moves that the animation doesn't play out quite right. Like, for example, with Liud, one of his moves, he takes his gun and he, points it downward, and then uses the recoil to launch himself up into the air, and then he shoots again to send himself into a flying dropkick. But in the remaster, with that move, it looks more like he's just using his gun as a pogo stick. He, bounces over, and then leans back into them, and it's just real goofy and funny looking. But it ain't the way it's supposed to be. And there we go. Thank you, Millie. Cut that out! I told you, I don't believe in leaving the weak to fend for themselves. You don't have to pretend. It's a load off my mind to know that Sagi has such a strong young lady at his side. Wait a minute, it's not like that. Really? Oh, is it? What are we talking about this for? With all that's happened, we've got a lot of planning to do. Yeah, Millie's right. Between the dream and figuring out what to do next, there's plenty to think about. And did I just see Sagi sliding across the floor there? Ready to start planning, Schwumpus? Yeah! Alright, everybody, gather round. Actually, the village, so it's like asking, are you sure you want to progress the story? Don't you want to look around the village first? And no, I do not want to look around the village first. I want to get shit moving. I already wasted enough time talking about Liud's goofy-ass flying dropkick move not looking right. I think we should go back to Alphard. We should see that Varys person. I agree. All of this started with the assassination of the Emperor. Varys knows more about what happened that night, if we're to believe that prissy Gelderblade fellow. Right, and then there's that strange dream. It's not normal for something like that to happen twice. There has to be some connection between the monsters we saw at Olgin's place in the lake. That Valara woman called them Afterlings. She obviously knows something about them. If we were in Alphard, we could probably find out more. What do you think, Schwumbus? Yep, Alphard, even though we're wanted for the murder of the Emperor over there, but we'll figure it out. I knew you'd agree. Millie, are you okay with going back? Now that I'm finally free to see the outside world, I can't say I'm exactly thrilled. But that dream bothers me as much as it does you. I think we should go with your suggestion. Thanks. And that settles it. Let's go back to Alphard. But how? They'll be watching for us. We don't have to worry about that. Emperor Olgin's funeral should already be in full swing. It's a major event open to the entire world. They won't have time to worry about us with all the fuss. Awfully smug, aren't we? At least a fantail and a fountain would give a quack. Gotta love Gilo's sass. And referencing all the made-up animals that live in this world. Like fucking poly whales, and fantails, and fluff pups. Hey, you didn't need somebody shaking you awake this time. Sagi's all grown up, waking up on his own now. Okay, let's get going. Yeah, you've had enough sleep. It's time to head on back to Alphard. But of course, as we try to make our way out of the village, something's gonna end up happening with that blue flower there now that we've picked up a Sedna Magnus. We touch the flower, and it's a flash. One of our Magnus is reacting to the flower. I think it's the Magnus we got from the Sand Feeder. Yes, it is. La la la, the fair winds blow through empty streets where no one ever passes. 'Cause all that's left of Sedna is an endless sea of grasses. Egad, who are you? How long have you been standing there? Huh? No, I mean, I just got here. Actually, where is here? What? You don't know? This is Sedna, as in town of. You really don't know? Ah, very well. I'll just have to tell you. This is Sedna, a long-forgotten stretch of earth that drifts through the outer dimensions near Mira. Nowadays, the town doesn't have much going on for it except for the wide open spaces, but once upon a time it was a cozy little town full of friendly people. That is, until that puffed-up pipsqueak jerkface with a bad attitude showed up and turned the entire town into Magnus. Now the Magnus pieces of Sedna lie scattered across the world, whereabouts unknown, and all that's left of Sedna is a big field of grass. Boo-hoo! Oh, the name's Maya, by the way. What's yours? And how did you wind up here? I'm soggy. I must have gotten sent here when this Magnus reacted to something. Oh, right, that makes... Whoa, wait, huh? What did you just say? That Magnus is Sedna's bridge! What could this all mean? Soggy, was it? Look, would you consider giving me that Sedna Magnus? Just think of it as helping out a damsel in distress, please! Sure, I guess I don't mind. Yippee! This Magnus is one of the Sedna Magnus, you see. If you release a Sedna Magnus, whatever's trapped inside will return to its original form. Well, a picture's worth 1,000 words, and we're both busy people. How about giving it a try and seeing what happens? Here we go. Hoo-wah! And there it is. With a little goofy sound effect, too. And there we are. Pretty amazing, huh? Hey, Soggy, if you don't mind, could you keep an eye out for more Sedna Magnus? If you find any, bring them back here to me. You might very well be the one who restores Sedna to its former glory. You just give off that vibe, you know. Anyway, as the town comes back to life, new people might come a knocking, then Sedna will be able to grow into a wonderful, bustling town like it used to be. Of course, I'll make it worth your while. I've got goodies you won't find anywhere else. So come on, how about it, please? Sure, okay, I'll do what I can. Thank you, I'm counting on you, Soggy. Yeah, leave it to me. Yep, happy hunting. And with that long-winded explanation out of the way, welcome to Sedna, where there is absolutely nothing for the time being. But if you were paying any attention to that explanation, you already know what the deal is. More Magnus brought back here, restores more of the town. And yeah. It's one of those side quests that spans over the course of the entire game. So with that out of the way, it's time... Oh, more dialogue. The island? Did the Arma's ray do all this damage? Yes it did. In case you've forgotten, there used to be a mountain down there, but Valara sheared it clean off the island with that laser. It would appear so. A machina that can shear continents. Were I human, I'd be trembling. What is it, Soggy? All of a sudden, something I've taken for granted my entire life is gone. I don't know how to describe what that feels like. I swear I'll make them pay. What could the fools want with a weapon like that? Good question. I'm sure we'll find our answers over in Alfard. So let's get going and quit wasting the time. The liner's about to depart. All passengers stand by. Well, yeah, let's head on out. We have nothing left to do in Hasale at the moment, anywho. Yep, there's the liner. Big ol' shark boat. And of course we got more dialogue. Sorry, Mom, I hate to leave so soon after coming home. I know I wasn't much help. What are you saying? That's the last thing on my mind. I'll defend our home. That's what mothers do. You just go after your dreams. Don't you look back. Mom. Come on now. Stand up. Stand up straight. Wipe that frown off your face. You're doomed before you start if you go out looking like that. Yeah, thanks, Mom. Soggy, are you ready? I think I am. Hold on, Milliard, can I borrow you for a moment? What is it? Hope you don't waste too much time over there. We've wasted plenty. Not you, Soggy. Go stand over there. Over in the corner, where you belong. Huh? Okay. Just sit over here in the corner, like a naughty little boy. There's something you're hiding, isn't there? Huh? Me? It's alright, you don't have to tell me what it is. I know you're not a bad girl. Oh. I'm sorry, I think I tried to say one thing and another came out. I meant to ask you about Soggy. Milliard, if it's okay, would you look after him for a while? He's always been by himself. His only real friends are Gilo and Schwumbus. That's why I'm so happy to see he has a friend like you now. The Skyliner bound for Alphard is now departing. All aboard! Soggy, it's time to go. Yeah. Millie, we have to go now. Quit wasting time over there! So I can count on you, right? Yeah. Well then, finally time to go. Gilo, take care of them. I know what to do. You take care of yourself. I will. Of course you will. You already know how to do that. Okay, we're going. Have a safe trip, Soggy. We turn around and the liner's gone. Shit, we wasted too much time! All that dialogue and not a lot of actually moving. And away it flies, dangling a big old meaty bone in front of the fishy face. I like how its eyes immediately shrink as soon as that dude lifts the meat up above where it can't see or smell. Milliard, you can leave now. Huh? You've had your fill of the outside world. It's time to go home to Mommy and Daddy's bomb shelter. Hey, just a darn minute. Since when do you call the shots? I'm going with you. You're gonna see Quaestor Varus, aren't you? I can take you there. It'll be hard work finding his residence with all the guards around. Unless, of course, the can opener already knows how to get there. Hear that, Gilo? Pah, I don't care anymore. Soggy, you decide. That settles it then. The Quaestor's residence is west of Mintaka. Let's go, Soggy. She didn't even wait for Soggy's input. Try not to get lost, dingbat. I walk fast. Pompous little wench. I'll eat you yet. That right there, I think, is probably one of my favorite lines from Gilo. Too bad it's voice acted in Japanese and just... The fucking GameCube version with that line there being all English and understandable to me will always live rent-free in my head. I just can't! Is something wrong, or you not feeling well? Oh, Mr. Passerby, you've got to listen to me. I'm a worthless human being. I tried and tried and tried, and eventually passed the test to become a Coliseum entrant. But when I actually go to enter, my legs just buckle and I can't take a single step. As it stands, I have no excuse to offer my sponsor, Mr. Sting, who let me become an entrant. My resolve is completely broken. I'll pass this on to you. I don't really know what's going on, but he's giving us a Magna Essence. Should we take it, Schwumbus? Might as well. I think it probably won't let me buy if I don't take it. Anyway, Coliseum dog tags. Thank you! About those dog tags, they have a special power to them. If you take them into a blue flower, you'll be able to go to the Coliseum! There's a blue flower in this port, you might try it out, even if just to take a quick peek. I can't accept this. Please don't worry about it. According to Coliseum rules, I'm not allowed to just throw these dog tags away, and thanks to your taking them off me, I've started to relax a great deal. I think I'm gonna take a walk and get some fresh air. I'm expecting you to become a great world-famous warrior. Okay, bye. Is it really okay to take these? It's fine. Yeah, you're right. And that guy said he felt better with me having them, too. Let's try our best for his part, too. What do you say, Schwumbus? Yeah, I might as well, but I ain't going to the Coliseum. At least not at this point. And you remember that sand feeder silk we picked up? That actually has some use in the Coliseum. You see, you can grab Magna Essence out of bosses that you've killed, and after you reach a certain rank in the Coliseum, you can hand those essences over to the people there, and they can essentially clone the bosses that you fought, so you can fight them again. Now, I don't know if they made it to where they scale to your level in this, because they really didn't do that in the GameCube version, and you could just go back and absolutely obliterate bosses that you fought early in the game by going back to them much, much later. But that's the whole deal with that silk there. So that said, let's keep on moving, and we'll go ahead and get to Quaestor Varus, but just now remembering, I want to take a quick look at the store here, because we didn't get a chance to the last time we're here. Yep, like, welcome to the store. Yeah. And I see I can't... Oh yeah, I can upgrade things with you. That's good. But... what? Okay, I need pristine water for that. But I don't have any, and I don't feel like tracking any down, and... what is it with you and needing pristine water for just about everything? That needs pristine water too! Yep, just about everything wants some pristine water for its upgrading. But I like the look of that sword. Let me take a quick damn... okay, it's not letting me see the details. I'm pressing ZR and it ain't showing no Magnus details. That's a bit of a bummer, but hey, middle potion. No point in not taking that. And I'll grab that too while I'm here. I could redeem my coupons, but I ain't doing that. Nope, not today. I'm holding on to those coupons. They're my retirement coupons. So, if we head over here to the west, that's Greater Mintaka. That is not a place in the first game. In the first game, that's the Imperial Fortress. And, yep, there's the Emperor's funeral procession. My, what a grand procession. This Olgan must have been popular with the citizens. He was. It's thanks to Emperor Olgan that the Empire has come as far as it has. But there's actually another reason for the crowds. Yeah, everybody's acting a little too festive for a funeral. Uh-huh. They're here to mourn the passing of the Emperor, but they're also excited about his successor. Capital folk love anything new. Everyone must be eager to see who will take Olgin's place. You know, I'll bet the Imperial candidates' speeches are coming up. You're awfully well informed. Of course I am. Who wouldn't be? They teach you these things in preschool. What the hell kind of school do you go to? It looks like they'll be holding the speeches up in the plaza. Quaestor Varus is sure to be one of the candidates. Let's go watch! Yeah, we might as well watch. Ain't got nothing better to do. I mean, we do have to go see this Quaestor Varus person. And what's going on here? No, 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 no! I'm not leaving till I meet Varus! Oh, give it up. There's no way a vulgar girl like you is going to catch his fancy. Okay, yep. That's something that we don't really need to be worrying about. So, instead of just talking to each and every person walking the streets, let's get on down to business. Let's go see some speeches! Presenting our first Imperial candidate, Governor of Asa and Commander of the Machina Vanguard, Lord Baelheit. Countrymen, great citizens upon whose unity our empire was built. The Emperor's death is a fact we must greet with much sadness, and yet, what joy, what pride I feel to see all of the Empire's people join together to mourn him. Yeah, clap for him. He just said it's a good thing the Emperor's dead. What an asshole. All endings are by definition beginnings. What better way to honor the late Emperor than to continue his pro-machina efforts, nay, expand upon them, and take the next important step in Imperial history? I ask you, could anyone besides me, your humble servant Baelheit, possibly shoulder this great legacy? Upon my election as the next Emperor, I will devote myself to the complete pro-machination of Alphard. With the blessings of Machina, I pledge to unite every continent under the Empire's reign. Then, when we have finally shed outdated concepts like wings of the heart, I shall provide you all with winglets, true wings for a new generation. And so with you, my dear countrymen, I humbly await the sage decision of the honored members of the Senate. So are you saying that the Senate has final say on this and the people's all them votes are just for nothing? It's all just pageantry, a show? Next, let us hear from our second candidate, Quaestor Varus. That's him. Yep, that's what the guy said. Ooh, he's a handsome devil too. Are all politicians in this world just sexy? Citizens, I too find the Emperor's death regrettable. But do not forget, even now, as we stand here, a crisis looms on the horizon. A crisis so great, it threatens the entire world, not just the Empire. Sightings of sightings of sable, perversely shaped monsters, creatures of unknown origin, have been reported on every continent. You're all aware of the damage. As the head of the military affairs, I cannot overlook this menace. I swear to you, in my own name and that of my guardian spirit, I will save the Empire and the world from these fearful beasts. If any of you love this noble empire, then you will lend me your strength, that we may avert this crisis. Thank you! He doesn't seem quite as popular as Baelheit. He didn't get a lot of applause there. Save the world? He's got high hopes. And zero talent for winning over a crowd. He's just too honest. He has no standing in a pro-machination obsessed empire. Pro-machination? Baelheit said something about that. What does it mean? It's a movement that seeks to use machina, you know, machines, to make a better world. Really? Hey, Ferris said he was a spiriter. Did you feel anything, Schwumpus? Not especially. Oh, okay. I guess I thought maybe kindred spirits would have some kind of bond. Well, we ain't exactly close enough to feel anything. You don't know exactly how spirits work. Ready to head over to the Quaestor's residence? Yeah. Yep, let's get... Ah, shit! What the hell? Millie, Gila, are you okay? I'm alright. Where's Gilo? Over there inside the exploded thing. I'm fine. But if you'd been standing where I was, you'd be very dead right now. Quite a rough neighborhood. What's this all about? Indiscriminate terrorism. There have been a lot of attacks recently. Not everyone agrees with the Empire's ways, and some use violence to make that known. Hey, excuse me. Why don't you stop spacing out and do something to help the people who are hurt? I don't see you doing a lot. What? Sure, there must be something we can do. Yeah, might as well tend to the injured. Yeah, we can't just leave them. Let's see who needs help. Well, there's a lady running around with her ass on fire. There's a little girl unconscious here. Can you hear me? Severely wounded girl. Well, that name tag doesn't seem to bode well. She seems to have hit her head. If we treat the wound, she may wake up again. Need some medical supplies. And you obviously need some water. Hot, hot, hot! Somebody, anybody, get some water! Douse me with water! Well... Oh, hey, I do have water. Didn't think I had any water on me. Thanks, you saved me. So, yeah, you ain't burning anymore. This guy... Mister, are you okay? Did you hurt yourself? Man with a skinned knee. No, I'm fine. I just hurt my knee a little. Whoa, this sounds bad. This guy could die at any minute. Just sit tight there a second. Mister, I'll go get help right away. Don't leave me alone. My knee, it's boo-booed. It needs kisses. Are you scared, mister? Is there something I can get you? Fruit. Some fruit? Okay, stay right there and I'll find some. Not just any fruit will do. I need fruit fit for an emperor. Make sure it's fresh. Got it, leave it to me. Please, you've got to help me. Can you bring this poor guy some fruit fit for an emperor? Can't leave him. He needs me by his side. You're the only one I can ask. Yeah, okay. Also, I'm gonna need a lot of water to put out that pod that's on fire. And there just happens to be some nice waterfalls here, but I can't draw the water right there on the bridge. I gotta find it. Would you not stand there, please? I'm trying to walk around and figure shit out. Can I grab this water here? No. And there's a couple people down there punching each other. Good for them. Violence solves everything. So... fucking... one of these houses. I think one of these houses has water in it. Yep, there's some water. And... yep, pristine water. I gotta sit here, gather a fuck ton of it, and then I gotta use like 5 or 4 of them on the pod all at once, because if you don't use enough, it won't be enough at once. It won't put out the fire, and then you would have just wasted water. You gotta go back and grab more! So I'm gonna grab all I fucking can. And then we'll go back and put that thingamajig out. And then we'll also look into, okay, we're full up on water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4's gonna have to do it. Ooh, treasure chest. Don't mind if I steal your shit. Ah, chainmail! I already got that. And that looks like fruit. Water and crisp fresh greens have been set out on the table. Well, I can't steal the fruit here. That would just be wrong. But I do remember needing to go into this guarded house, which I'm pretty sure belongs to Geldablame. This room is the private property of Master Geldablame, Questervae, Paris' steward. Without permission from the owner, I'm afraid I cannot allow you to enter the premises. Please be on your way, sir. A bomb went off in the plaza. People were hurt. Could we take a look inside for some medical supplies? It's my duty to stand guard here, but my first responsibility is to protect Mintaka's citizens. If people have been injured, I can let you in to look for supplies, but just this once, understand? Thank you, sir. Yes, letting us in. I don't have inventory space to carry the medical supplies and fruit. I gotta dump that water on the pod. Took me a moment to remember, but yeah, I still gotta need Magnus for that. Pod is still burning. If left alone, the fire could spread and pose a serious threat. Yeah, more people could get hurt. Water. Use that. This may not be enough water. Let's use more just in case. Use all 4 of them. Might not be enough, you're right. Here's the 3rd one. And here's our last thing of water. Gersploosh. Okay. Fire dealt with. And now we'll go in, raid Geldablame's house. Might have to talk to the dude again. Yep. Hey, I emptied out my inventory, so now I can go in there and steal his shit. That said, let me in, sir! And I gotta talk to you first. That was some noise from the plaza. Has something happened? We have a first aid kit here that we keep on hand for emergencies. Please take it if you need to. And is it in this box? The crate holds a variety of things from children's toys to a first aid kit. Yep. Take the medicine. And there also happens to be fruit on the table. This looks delicious, but it's actually fake. It's very well made. Well, shit. What? You need fruit too? I'm sorry, we're all out right now, so we've put that out for show. I've asked my older sister who works at the Emperor's residence for some more, but she hasn't shown. I wonder what's keeping her. So, we gotta go find her sister, who should be out here. I think that's her right there. Looks exactly the same as her. Maid at Olkin's residence. Yep, that's the person. What was that? What just happened? I heard a loud crash just now. How can I deliver this stuff to my sister in the middle of a crisis? At times like these, everyone has to pitch in. Is there some way I could help? I need fruit. Do you have any fruit fit for an emperor? Why, yes, I was just bringing a batch to my sister, actually. What an oddly specific request. But this is an emergency. She'll have to wait. Here you go. And give that fruit. Yum, yum, fruit. And now we can save that man's knee. Yep, that's all I needed. Go use some medical supplies on the little girl with the busted head. Yeah. Keep on talking, don't move her. Just, here's some medical supplies. Are you okay? I guess I was a little too far over and ended up talking to the wrong person. And yeah, hurry up, give me the damn, there, medic kit. That'll fix you. Where am I? She's awake! Take it easy, you're gonna be fine. There was a loud noise behind me. My head aches. We'll get you fixed up in a jiffy. This young man really came through for you. Thank you, she says suspiciously, thinking she's in a dream or a simulation. Yeah, fruit. Hurry, you've got to find some. Well, it just so happens that I fucking found some! This is delicious. Damn it, did that creep Olgan really get to eat this every day? This rage won't be calmed by just one or two of these. I'm gonna have to live and eat the whole batch. Yeah. That's exactly what you needed to live. Thanks a lot. I think everyone's gonna pull through now. Ooh, that's a relief. Yeah, but still, who in the world would do something like this? That's the big mystery. I'm gonna go look around the area. Maybe that way I can find some clues that point to who did this. Don't go wandering around, it's too dangerous! Dangerous? Ha, they won't get away with attacking my town! Now, time to start sleuthing! Oh, here's a little thank you for helping out. And a Magnus Pack coupon. Sweet. Okay, see y'all later. Alright, bye, you little bastard. Don't go forcing me to do any other tedious shit. So, the trouble has subsided. Nobody was killed, as far as I know. And this would be Quaestor Varus's residence. This iron door looks quite heavy. You'd probably get in trouble if you tried to open it without permission. Which is why I need to talk to this guy! This is Quaestor Varus's residence. State your business! Who was that man who invited us here, Schwumbus? Wasn't Balehite, wasn't Wiseman, was not Varus. Geldoflane isn't a real person. Olgan's dead. Who the fuck is Shevchenko? But it was Gel to blame. He's the only person who would have done it. Master Geldenblame invited you? Wait here. Well, I'm waiting. Not much I can do. Ah, the boy Spiritor. Welcome. So good of you to return. Quaestor Varus is waiting, so without further ado, if you'll follow me. Well, follow you I shall. Yep. So much for following. I'm leading now, you slow-ass bastard. Ah, wait just a minute. That room is off limits. What about this room? Okay, this ain't the room I thought it was. The one that's off limits is the one I gotta go into. Quaestor, I've brought the Spiritor boy. The door is open. Come in. After you. Welcome, lad. I am Varus, head of the Empire's military affairs. Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Soggy, and with me, I'm Schwumpus. I like how one of the options is just go to hell. Is my guardian spirit Schwumpus? Well, no need to be tense in front of a brother spiritor. I'm honored to meet you, Schwumpus. The puppet is named Gilo, correct? I've heard about how it butchered the Umbras. Umbras? What's an Umbra? I mean, aside from being the shadow of the moon on the planet's surface during an eclipse. I'm talking about the monsters you encountered in the Emperor's residence at Hasale. Who told you? Watch your tone of voice. To whom do you think you are speaking? It's alright. This is no time to mince words. Forgive me, sir. I am aware of the present situation. Good. I can see that Gilo is anything but a paramachina. And who might you be, young miss? My name is Milliard. Milliard. Have we met somewhere before? No, I've never had the honor, sir. I see. I suppose I'm going senile already. Now then, let's discuss the events at Olgan's residence. Understood. I've heard the gist of it, and let me be frank. Baelheit cooked up the whole affair. He hates things like guardian spirits and wings of the heart. He'd wipe them from existence if he could. He had Olgan killed in hopes of taking his place, and then accused you, a spiritor, to hush the matter up. Two birds with one stone, you see. But the Emperor didn't die by our hands. That's right, some other guy had already killed him. But the problem remains that you are the one who stands accused. So here's what I propose. Why don't we make an arrangement? An arrangement, sir? That's right. I have the power to strike your murder accusation from the record. I can also pledge to aid the orphanage in Hasale. The orphanage? How do you know about that? The fact that I do should show you how sincere I am. What are your conditions? Put a stop to Baelheit's ambitions. And what are those? He won't stop the Empire. Baelheit plans to pro-machinate every last island. Meddling on that scale could only lead to intercontinental war. As if that weren't enough, he's also after the power of the Umbras, those creatures you saw. He's been transferring that power into mechanical weapons he developed called Machina Arma. That reminds me, the Umbras, sir. Do you know anything about them? Not much. We've been doing all we can to investigate, but the answers continue to elude us. The only thing that's certain is what you already know. They possess immeasurable power. Baelheit wants that power. Therein lies our problem. Were someone able to harness such strength, well, certainly you can imagine. We need the cooperation of other nations' leaders if we're going to prevent such a disaster. Thus, I'd like for you to meet with the leaders of each continent and request their aid in stifling Baelheit's ambitions. But why not just go yourself, Quaestor? As you can see, the war took a toll on my legs, so I'm afraid I quite literally cannot rise to the occasion. Hence my need for a reliable right-hand man. I believe I can trust a fellow spiritor like you and not that prissy Gelderblame guy over there. I'm right here, Quaestor. I hope you are. Why do you have to turn to other lands as the Empire's military leader? Pro-machination efforts began with the late Emperor, and it shows. The movement's results already ring louder than the objections of one man. Sorry, spiriters are chosen folk. Not just anyone can share their heart with the spirit. So is the dialogue gonna keep going? Or, okay, there it is. The ones who are chosen, though, can claim tremendous power and wisdom of their spirit. That power and wisdom are so great, they may even sway the world's future. You and I have been chosen, Soggy. Help me save our world. Well, might as well help. We won't have much of a game if we don't. Wait, Schwumbus, I can't make up my mind just like that. Quaestor, may I have a little time to think this through? Of course. I'll be waiting for your answer. Gelderblame. My lord, take them to their room. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a meeting to attend. I'm sure your answer will be the right one, Suggy. And if it's the wrong one, I'll just have to have you killed. Feel free to make use of this room. I'll leave you to yourselves. Alright, you get the hell up on out of here, Gelderblame. The Quaestor is thinking of the entire world, you know, not just the Empire. If it's within your power, I hope you will help him. Alright. So, I'm just gonna grab these things, and hopefully it won't keep me trapped in here until I... wait, I need to lie down for a little while and think. Well, shit. That's a little annoying. Looks like we have more dialogue before we can get out. And ordinarily I would be annoyed by this, but this remaster has some autosaves going on. And if I wanted to, I could reload right to being in this room, which I think I'm going to do, because I'm all out of time for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.